Big Brother Canada, season 10. I mean, 10 years, man. This is wild. I need, like, right off the bat, have you watched this like forever? Or, I mean, how many seasons have you seen? Have you seen them all? Give us the details, Melina. What's the deal?
Yes, I used to watch Big Brother like US all the time with my family, which was really nice. And then I kind of, stopped for a bit. And then we got back into Canada, and I think I've only missed a couple seasons. So it was, definitely know the game.
You walk in there. I need your first three thoughts, not one. Give me your first three thoughts when you walk in this house, which, first of all, I mean, the way they've done the house up this season is incredible. But I want you to give me your first three feelings.
I was like, okay, wow. I actually loved it. Loved the colors, all about the colors. Was super thrilled. I was also like, can I get down these stairs with these heels? Unsure. And then at the end, I was just like, who do I hug first? And I was very uncomfortable. That was my feeling.
Did the game start the second you walked in? Did you see people, or was it more of a, hey, let's get to know each other for a quick second, and then all of a sudden, like, what did you feel in that aspect of things?
I mean, I came last, and you have no idea what happens before that. You know what I mean? I didn't even know who came in first, second, whatever. And of course the game starts. The game starts exactly when you enter that door. Mm-hmm.
So who did you gravitate towards first, and why that person?
Nobody. That was the issue.
Yeah.
I had no idea. And I actually can't even remember day one. Like it's a complete blur. I don't even know what I did.
Wow.
I know.
Do you wish, in hindsight, are you wishing maybe you went and talked to a few more people to, get some little bit of relationships, sparking and all that?
Yeah. I do. But at the same day, it's like, it might not have been possible for me too. You know what I mean? I just wish I could have done better in the comps, to be honest.
I mean, looking at the personalities this season,
mm-hmm.
I was super happy. This cast is incredible to see people from all different walks of life. Did it bring you a bit of joy walking in that house going, this is actually really cool this season?
Of course. And everything, like just how it's all prepared and what you see in there, and just like seeing how different it is from season to season, and love the cast, you know what I mean? But honestly, at first go, when you see everyone, it's just not what you think. It's just very overwhelming. You know what I mean?
It's got to be. If I was in that house walking in there, I'd be like, first of all, who do I talk to first? What do I do? What do I not, say the wrong thing right away? I mean, all these emotions must be going through your mind. It's not easy to be obviously first out in a game like this, but when you were in there and you had a little bit of time,
mm-hmm.
Did you get to prepare in your mind what you would have said if going forward you would have gotten to the next level? Like, did you know, were you about to turn things on, or is who we saw of you, that's you in real life?
Oh, that's me in real life. There's no sugarcoating that. I wish you saw a little bit more, like my energy and my confidence, which was disappeared because I was in my head. Like it was very, very wild in there. Yeah.
There's some very strong personalities in that house. If you could speak and whisper into Herman's ear right now, like, what would you tell him? Keep doing what you're doing, or maybe play it back a little bit? Like, what would you say to him?
I mean, I wouldn't help him in any way possible. So, but I think he's doing fine. He doesn't need help right now. I just hope it kind of switches on him. And because like, that's the game, right? That's the fun part of it.
Do you think he'll humble, or he's just going to go, full bore like he has been?
I think he has to humble.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't really know. I mean, if he can keep winning, then you don't need him to be humble. You know what I mean? That was the game I would rather play. But I'm honestly not sure what he's going to do because I can't read him.
First HOH comp, you look at this thing and it's like, I mean, there's wins for a few different people in different ways. That's kind of interesting way that they did it, right? Or when you witness that live and you're in the house, you're like, okay, well, you get safety and you get safety and hey, you get HOH. It's like, okay.
I know. Well, you don't know. You didn't know what was behind those curtains, like whatsoever. I was actually happy with what I got, like what we picked. You know what I mean? I literally thought I could crush it, like bag, done. And didn't happen.
To get into this game and to like mentally prepare before you walked in, because obviously you knew you were gonna, you get cast to be in this game. Yeah. Did you do anything special or different, or any type of like, I gotta hype up and do a couple of things before I walk in, or were you basically just like, here I am?
No, I prepped so much. I really did. I prepped everything. I was like working out every day. I had like full strategy planning and I prepped as much as I can, but you can't prep for this game.
If let's say, and you've watched all the seasons, so you know this is a possibility, but if let's say there was one of these battle back scenarios where the first 5 or the first 6 evicted house guests get an opportunity to, go at it and one of you gets back in, what do you do, or how do you prepare for that if that's an opportunity that's on the table, and do you want that? Would you accept that challenge?
I would absolutely accept that challenge. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Any day. I was praying that I wasn't going to see Arissa. I was like, just bring me back around. You know what I mean? But in terms of prep, like, no, I think even just being in there for the days I did, I've done enough prep and now I know what I would have to change. And yeah.
Who surprised you the most, and who you gunning for? Like, this person's got my ticket.
What's it? I don't know who surprised me. No one really surprised me. I guess like I kind of just assumed, like I feel like I'm pretty observant. So, but again, like I don't know if I'm correct, so I'll have to watch. But who I'm gunning for, I've been saying T, even though like I really don't know her that well yet, but she is doing very good and her social game's good, really good. Her energy's great and she's just fun loving,
You're one of only literally like a select few that gets to be on a show like this. There's people that are going to watch and approach you in the real world and whatnot and say, hey, how do I get on a show like this? What do I have to do? And blah, blah, blah. Do you have any advice you want to give them? Like, listen, I did it. It didn't work out well for me, but here's what you need to do. So what would you tell somebody who's like, Melina, help me get on this show, man?
I mean, like, don't get discouraged because like just doing, even just putting in like an application, you know what I mean? Is like, you get all this worry, like, oh, is this even worth it? Should I even try? Always try. Always try. Even if you don't think you can get it, you must try and you got to be yourself. Like that's a must because they'll see that, you know what I mean? It's the energy you bring to it.
Melina, thank you very much for hanging out. You know what? Again, a bit of a rough go being first out, but did you love every minute of it? At least give me something. You had a fun time, right?
I mean, yeah. Did I love every minute of it? No. But yeah, that's it. That's what it is. Thank you so much.
You bet you, Melina. Thank you so much for hanging out, and you'll be watching the rest of the season with the rest of us, right?
Absolutely.